it's like a post-concern attitude where it's like there's so much information, there's so much propaganda, there's so much coming out from every side in a part of the world that I inherently have nothing to do with other than my government's continued intrusion in other people's business. What am I? What am I as an American citizen whose taxes are going to fund all this? What am I actually supposed to do in this situation? You're telling me I have to care about this side. They're telling me I have to care about this side. I'm not allowed to care about the people here, apparently. That's the only people you're not allowed to care about.
Well, hold on.
It's
which people?
The Americans. People actually living
which
here
Americans,
now.
Though?
Like, okay. How about the people I mentioned last time. How about the people in Hawaii? How about the people in any of the things that have gone on here in the last several years, helping trim down the debt in this country? All of the things that we have to worry about stateside before we go and start getting back re-involved in other countries.
We might revolt against the fact that they're robbing us to do this. I mean, they're robbing the American public, the American taxpayer to fund these wars.
I think Trump was one of the first attempts of people saying, we will rationally decide this man will enact many of these things. And now things are getting pretty tense with the machine's desperate attempts to keep Trump out of office.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy when we have Scott Horton, of all people, being like, Trump tried getting our troops out and they lied to us.
He tells the truth about these matters. But Trump wasn't some, savior. I mean, he killed Soleimani for and could have instigated some conflict with Iran. Imagine if Iran had killed one of our major generals. I mean, this would have drawn us into war. The only reason they didn't get drawn into war is because we have a greater force. But that's not the way the United States should be acting across the planet. We ought to be the beacon on the hill in the sense that we are a free people, that people admire, that trades with other countries, is cooperative and peaceful. This would actually promote peace worldwide.
It is true, Phil, that what you said about it being an anti-American movement. Did you see the infographic meme the other day? It says Free Palestine is a queer movement. Free Palestine is, okay, that's at the heart of it. It's an anti-Western, anti-democracy movement more than anything else. It's not that they support or love Palestine or Gaza. It's that they love the fact that it puts the West between a rock and a hard place in dealing with the conflict.
And you're right, because there is no good policy that's going to make the United States look good. I personally, like I've said over and over, we shouldn't be involved. We shouldn't have troops over there. We shouldn't be spending money on it. We shouldn't be funding it. Israel can fight its own war. I 100% believe that, but that doesn't mean that if that were the course of action that the United States took, that the rest of the world would be like, oh, cool, the United States is doing the right thing or the good thing. There are still going to be people that are going to say, oh, the West is bad, America's bad, democracy bad, liberalism bad. Yeah,
no, I mean, when you try to export democracy with bombs like we did in Iraq, of course, people are going to be skeptical about what is this democracy you're talking about.
Yeah, I agree, and I just don't think that it's limited to the Middle East. I think that there is an anti-Western, anti-liberal movement that is pretty global.
I think there's an anti-liberal movement in the United States. I don't think there are any liberals left.
I agree.
We're looking at an illiberal left, effectively. But there's no liberalism here.
There are. It's just they're the post-liberals. They're the disaffected liberals.
The funny part is like in what I do, like talking about movies, celebrities, Hollywood, and pop culture. You see this right now because a bunch of celebrities try to make a post that makes everybody happy, and they can't make anyone happy. And this is the first time they haven't been given a clear marching order about who the good guys and who the bad guys are when they write their virtue signaling letters. Everyone gets mad at them from every side. And I think that the people that are inherently anti-American and anti-Western love that about this.
Yeah, I think you see the people that are only tertiary, or that only understand the wave tops of the movement. Those are the people that are shocked when they are kind of learning what decolonization means and that it's a violent revolution that's being endorsed, and they're shocked. They're like, wait a minute, I don't want to see people getting their heads cut off. I don't want to see people's businesses and lives being destroyed. And well, that's what decolonization is.